Finally, after 2 years, andito na si Huawei Mate 50 Pro. And this release is definitely on time for Christmas season. I know that Huawei has packed a lot of firepower under itong phone na ito. Would this phone make a lot of impact to end 2022 and to start 2023? Malalaman natin after this quick unboxing. Papakita ko sa inyo lahat ng goodies inside this phone. So hi guys, ako pala si Rich from the Gadget Sidekick and welcome back to my channel. Now itong release na ito has been one of the most anticipated phone na inantay ko for already 2 years. And the Huawei Mate 50 Pro, I believe it should really meet my expectation. Ako personally, I'm a user of Mate 30 Pro and Mate 40 Pro, so I expect a lot of firepower under this one, ang current DXOMARK champion for camera, si Huawei Mate 50 Pro. But before that, buksan muna natin. So guys, right now we're going to unbox our Huawei Mate 50 Pro. And probably the first time that you can see this logo over here, it's the Kunlun Glass logo. And everything you can download it on the app gallery. On the side, it says Huawei Mate 50 Pro. On top, it's the Huawei logo. And at the back, it's always made with soy ink. Quickly opening the box. Let's just quickly remove it from the sleeve. There you go. And what I have here is the vegan leather variant, which is a orange color, and this is the only color that supports the Kunlun Glass. The other variants are just ordinary Huawei Mate 50 Pro without Kunlun protection. So other stuff inside the box, we got your SIM ejector pin, we got your clear jelly case here. Let's try it on. Looks good and probably just gives you a little bit more cleaner look on this phone, but I'm quite happy without it. We also have your charging cable over here, which is a Type-C, and your 66 watts Huawei Supercharge. So much for the unboxing. Let's focus on the phone. Pag-usapan natin right now ang kanyang design. So at the back, we can see that it still sports this space ring design that carried over from the Mate 30 Pro, Mate 40 Pro, and right now it's still here on the Mate 50 Pro. Kung zoom in natin ng sobra-sobra dito sa mga edges nitong space ring niya, we can see that there's an eye-catching na Clou de Paris na step pattern na embossing design, which only makita mo sa mga mamahalin na wristwatch, jewelry, and other accessories that originated from France. And of course, ang likod niya is being covered by the vegan leather, which is definitely comfortable and definitely durable. This is also present in the Mate 30 series. And what I like dito sa vegan leather niya is ang sarap ng hawakan. And definitely wala siyang mga fingerprint smudges, which is sometimes very irritable na kailangan mo laging punasan. This one, ang sarap na grip niya and definitely okay na okay to for me. And did you know guys that itong phone nito, it has a IP68 rating na it can withstand up to 6 meter na water resistance. Lublum mo siya ng 6 meter underwater for 30 minutes. Okay na okay pa rin phone na ito after 30 minutes. And guys, this phone, the Huawei Mate 50 Pro, is the first ever and the world's first to be able to support the Kunlun Glass na drop-resistant front glass. Itong Kunlun Glass is said to have a coating na consists of 10 quadrillion level na nanocrystal, meaning it can withstand 10 times more durable na drop resistance. And as well, this is the first smartphone to ever garner the 5-star glass drop resistance certification from Switzerland's SGS. Imagine that, guys. Guys, right now, pasyalin ko lang kayo dito sa phone na ito. Sa ilalim, meron siyang SIM slot, ang kanyang microphone in, ang kanyang USB Type-C port, and of course, kanyang loudspeaker. Sundutin ko lang. And inside, we can see that on one side, it can support a SIM card, and on the other side, it can support either another SIM card or a nano memory na gawa ni Huawei. On the right side, we can see we have the volume rocker and of course the power button. And the power button, nandiyan pa rin kanyang red na traditional na power button na may color red, which is there since yung kanyang Mate series. Ang ganda nito, guys. On top, we have the rarely seen IR blaster and the noise cancelling mic. On the other side, we can only see a antenna band. And by the way guys, ang kanyang frame is made out of brushed aluminum metal. Ang fingerprint scanner pala nito guys is in-screen. So, pakita ko lang sa inyo yung performance. Bilis, no? Ulitin natin. And again. Ang bilis. Sobrang bilis niya mag-respond sa aking fingerprint. And by the way guys, itong phone na ito is supporting EMUI 13 out of the box. And a little later, I'll be showing you some of the features na meron itong phone na ito. And if you want me to make a different thread on the Emui 13, comment on the comment section below. By the way guys, itong variant na meron ko is a 8 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, and ang kanyang writing speed is UFS 3.1. Definitely, it's fast. Now, the Huawei Mate 50 Pro comes in the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. And we know that it's the latest from Qualcomm. Let's just quickly check its benchmark. It has a 821,000 points, and breaking it down, this is the score that we got. Checking Wildlife Extreme sa 3D Mark, this is the score. Ito naman ang score niya sa Geekbench. So nilagay natin to sa throttling test itong phone na ito, and the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 of this phone was a bit throttling after 5 minutes mark. Pakita natin na medyo nag-yellow red siya after 5 minutes, but of course malalaman natin later sa gaming performance. So I did download all of my apps na gusto ko from the app gallery, and downloading apps like Lazada, Shopee, and other of my favorite social media apps dito is quick dahil in just a single click, install, and makita mo in a few seconds, ready na siya. Pwede mo na siya open. Well, ganun kasimple lang mag-install ng mga apps dito sa app gallery. Now guys, nag-promise naman sa inyo na gagawa tayo ng tutorial on the Gbox. So here it is. All you need to do is just head onto your browser, go to gboxlab.com, download the Gbox, continue with the download. So makita natin after it will ask you to install mo lang si Gbox, open, agree, disable mo lang battery optimization dahil it might not work. Now, head on over dito sa Google Play Store. If you want to put it outside sa inyong home screen, long tap, create shortcut. So, lalagay mo lang siya sa labas. Then, makita mo out there, the Google Play Store is already here. Pasok ka lang. Sign in. So this is basically a virtual na sign in ng Google. So for me, what's nice about this one is wala siyang ads, and some of the games na hindi ko siya malaro after downloading from the app gallery that requires the Google Play services and Google Play games, nalalaro ko na siya dito. So guys, nakita na nakapag-login na ako sa aking Google account. If I want to download something like YouTube, which I won't be able to do sa app gallery, tingnan natin kung gagana siya, no? So, install lang natin si YouTube. So, tatanong niya kung i-add mo sa home screen, i-add lang natin. And another one, let's just quickly download Google Maps. Itong two apps na ito, for sure, hindi gumagana sa Huawei. But this one, definitely, gagana na siya this time around. I-add lang natin. So, labas lang tayo. We can see that YouTube and of course, Google Maps is here. Pasok tayo sa YouTube. And guys, kita natin na it's already working. So, let's just simply try to play. And so, one of the problems ko before is watching videos sa YouTube, sa browser. Hindi ko kaya siya i-zoom in. No? So, this time around, I can use this YouTube app here sa aking Huawei Mate 50 Pro just like any normal na YouTube app, which is definitely nice. Try natin si Google Maps. Ayan guys, so nakita natin Google Maps is working perfectly. Try lang natin mag-search sa airport, NAIA Terminal 3. So yan, it's working perfectly. So one of the nicest things dito sa phone na ito, it has a 6.74-inch na OLED display up to 1 billion colors so kanyang kaya reproduce, 120 Hz of screen refresh rate, and it has a curved glass display. So one of the good things sa curved glass is that it's parang continuous siya, no? And what's nice is pag when you're swiping left and right, walang sabit. Yun ang gustong-gusto ko sa mga curved glass. So we can see that browsing social media definitely smooth thanks to its 120 Hz of screen refresh rate. So ginamit ko naman siya on, well, all my favorite social media apps like Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Okay, no problem. Binigyan naman siya ni Widevine na level 1 na security level. It means that you can watch HD on all of your favorite na online streaming apps. Now, naglaro naman tayo ng games dito sa phone na ito, and well, honestly, it was really fun. And I did play Call of Duty Mobile and Tower Fantasy. Both of these games are really nice to play, lalo na when you're playing it on this phone. Si Tower Fantasy, to be honest with you guys, hindi to gumagana nung galing sa app gallery. But when you install the Gbox, right now, gumagana na siya. And It was really fun playing this game, si Call of Duty Mobile and si Tower Fantasy. I was able to enjoy 120Hz of screen refresh rate. Ang kanyang screen is definitely bright and very punchy ang kanyang colors. I was able to, well, last for roughly 3 hours playing this game non-stop. And to be honest with you guys, yung sa likod, no, it did heat up a little bit talaga. So, upon throttling test naman, so nakita natin medyo nag-throttle siya ng konti. So definitely there's some heat over here. It reached around mga 42 to 43 degrees Celsius. But for me, it's okay dahil hindi siya nakakapaso pa. But if you want to cool it down faster, you can always use any kind of cooler that's available in the market. Pagdating naman sa kanyang gameplay, ang touch response is definitely good. And of course, ang kanyang stereo speakers dito sa phone nito is definitely loud and ang lakas ng tunog nito. You don't even need mga TWS. But if you happen to want it to be a little bit more personalized, I would suggest that you try one of these, ang Huawei FreeBuds Pro 2. Definitely, it's nice with active noise cancelling and transparency mode, which for me, super panalo. Now guys, I did try to watch some videos here sa YouTube and sa Netflix, and thanks to its 120Hz of screen refresh rate, and it also supports 1440Hz of PWM dimming. And guys, did you know that this also supports HDR10 Plus and HDR Vivid? So watching videos here is definitely a treat, and black is blacker. The colors are really punchy, and I'm sure that you'll be able to enjoy everything that you watch here on this phone. Now, kung gusto niyo maging maganda ang inyong video, you can always check this one, ang color mode and temperature. Just set your color mode to vivid para mas maganda ang inyong experience when you're watching videos here on this phone. So this phone also supports super device, meaning ang bilis mag-interconnect, no? Lahat ng gadgets mo na support ng sharing ni Huawei. So be it a laptop, a tablet, a watch, or it's just a simple buds, kayang-kaya nila mag-interconnect dito sa Huawei na ecosystem very easily. Guys, this is probably the most exciting part sa ating review, the camera. And of course, guys, this one supports the ultra aperture Xmage na camera, which boasts the first ever 10-scale adjustable physical aperture, the most versatile photography capabilities ever seen on a Mate smartphone. And guys, alam niyo ba, itong phone na ito has mechanical blades na aperture, which enables you to do some tricks like the Sunstar pattern. And of course, ang kanyang camera is highlighted by the 50MP na wide lens with OIS. It has an aperture of 1.4 up to 4.0. And ang kanyang second lens is the 64MP na aperture 3.5 na periscope telephoto lens. It also supports OIS, and it also has 3.5 times na optical zoom. And ang kanyang third lens is of course the 13MP aperture 2.2 na ultra wide lens. It has a field of view of 120 degrees na angle. And itong phone na ito can shoot up to 4K 60fps. And of course, ang kanyang front-facing camera is a 13MP na aperture 2.4. It is a ultra-wide lens. This one can also shoot up to 4K and 60fps. And the other sensor dito is a TOF 3D na depth and biometric sensor. So sobrang tuwa ko guys, nilabas ko tong phone na ito to take some photos. And did you know guys that this phone is right now ranked #1 sa DXOMARK, and it has top other best cameras out there. And by the way guys, ang Mate 40 Pro also was on the top before. Taking some shots like this na kaya mo mag-focus this much, grabe guys, I can say na sobrang ganda nitong camera na ito. Believe me, when I say it's nice, it's really nice itong camera na ito. And to be able to rank at #1 sa DxOMark, it means this is really something. Taking a look at some of these shots, I can see na sobrang ganda ng ganyan, it was able to separate the subject from the background. And even just a simple shot, I can see na sobrang ganda niya. Take a look at some of these simple shots. And well, honestly, sobra ako na-amaze. Lalo kay mga water droplets, sobrang detail ang kuha niya. Now, nilaro ko rin ang kanyang ultra-wide lens and zoom lens. This is the output that I got. This is the ultra-wide, normal 1x, normal 3.5x, and normal 10x. Now, another thing na sobrang gusto ko dito is ang kanyang super night mode. Imagine nakapunta ako sa Dapitan Arcade this Christmas to be able to gather some of these night shots. And imagine, sobrang ganda, sobrang bright na mga photos dito na kuha ko using the night mode. Imagine, medyo madilim talaga. As in, 8 o'clock in the evening, walang street lights, all you have is yung mga Christmas lights, and grabe ang ganda ng mga shots na ito. And this shot was taken using the Pro mode and aperture 2.5. Kita natin, no? Ito ang sinasabi ko sa inyo guys, the Sunstar effect. parang meron siyang star na effect. Ito ang effect na ma-achieve mo using a mechanical blade na aperture. And by the way, a quick shout out to my friend Jaime for teaching me how to take this shot. Ito naman guys ang kuha ko using the super night mode. And guys, some of these shots are really nice. I wish I had the whole afternoon na pagkwentuhan itong mga night mode na shots. But of course, time is quite limited. And probably I'll just share it sa aking Facebook page. And by the way guys, itong phone na ito also supports professional na portrait mode. Imagine, makita mo yung subject na ito and yung kanyang background blur is so nice na parang parang DSLR lang kumuha nitong shot na ito. So guys, right now pakita ko lang sa inyo quickly ang kanyang ultra aperture camera. It can adjust from aperture of 1.4 up to aperture 4. Isipin mo may 10 steps siya, Ito mga steps niya, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, 2.0, 2.2, 2.5, 2.8, 3.2, 3.5, and 4.0. Pagdating naman sa kanyang selfie, I can say that this phone is definitely one of the best selfie cameras na na-try ko. I was able to shoot some wide-angle shots and some just normal 1x na shot. The shots are really nice. I can say na sobrang detailed, Kahit ito ay gamit ko lang ultra-wide-angle lens. Normally, ang ultra-wide is hindi ganun kagandang details, but this one is definitely out of this world ang kanyang mga details, And the colors are really nice. Now, this one is using just the normal 1x and grabe, the details kahit sa likod, sobrang ganda, sobrang linaw. Pagdating naman sa indoors, low light, okay din ang kanyang camera. It was able to perform. And definitely, it's a treat using ang kanyang selfie camera. And by the way guys, I was able to catch the mall tour ng PBA 3-on-3. And this is a game between JNT and Northport. So we can see that itong quick layup is moving at a fast pace. Kahit moving siya, I was able to get this still photo ng just a single quick snap. A quick shout out to my friend Crystal and Jaime for sharing this shot to me. And guys, dito mo makikita ang ganda ng merong mechanical na blades sa kanyang aperture. And makita natin na dito very evident ang kanyang sunburst or sunstar na effect. This one can only be achieved using a mechanical blade na shutter. And other advantages includes it lessens exposure ng ultra bright light na lalo when you're shooting sa gitna ng araw, 12 noon sa beach and of course sa mga desert, sa mga park, it will lessen yung parang glare niya. So guys, I was able to take some quick snap using its super macro na mode and honestly guys, sobrang dali gumamit nito. There are other cameras pagdating sa macro mode, ang hirap ang focus, but this one, madali lang siya. And hindi lang sa photos ang kanya super macro mode, meron din siyang video. Check this quick clip. So ginamit ko naman tong phone na ito for vlogging outdoors and this is what I got. And so guys, right now I'm vlogging using the Huawei Mate 50 Pro and this is the resolution that we'll be getting from the front-facing camera. And I believe that it's pretty decent. Right now I'm using the wide-angle lens. So let's just simply widen it a bit. This is what you get. And if you zoom it a bit to 1x, this is what you can see. Pretty decent. Love this for vlogging. So guys, this is the performance of the Huawei Mate 50 Pro. So right now, I'm recording using 4K 60 FPS just using my bare hand. And I can say that's really pretty stable. And I believe that this phone can really took me the miles, especially when you're using it for vlogging and for content creating. What do you think, guys? Let me pan around. And it's really breathtaking. And I really love the color reproduction from this phone. Let's try to zoom it a bit. Okay, so 10x, still pretty decent. Using the wide angle lens, this is how it goes. Comment on the comment section. So ano yung masabi nyo guys? Both front and rear, ginamit natin 4K 60 FPS. Guys, as you can see that we have finally entered the low battery emergency mode for the Mate 50 Pro. So this is a feature available in the Mate 50 Pro. So there's apparently 6 applications that you can add here on this emergency mode. And of course, what I have added is the messenger. So basically you have phone for phone calls, for messaging. So right now I'll be adding Gcash. This enables me to, well, at least pay something while I'm on low battery mode, and of course add Grab to be able to book a ride while on my way home. So while I'm on low battery mode, I can still send a message to anyone, to my family, that I'll be getting late going home, I'm on low battery. Like I can type message here, please send a cab to pick me up at my work. Look, okay, so basically this enables me to at least send some message like this one, or well, probably just pay something, or at least let me pay something while on my way on my convenience store. So I can generate QR code several times. This enables me to pay using QR code for several times. I can generate it for quite a number of times, like this one. So yeah, it's quite easy. So you don't have to worry, and Huawei promises me that it can at least last me for 3 hours while on my way home with 1% on the super low battery mode, or what we call the low battery emergency mode here on the Mate 50 Pro. So other than that, we could also book a ride on Grab. So enable services, enable location. So I can book a ride, simple. So yeah, this is very useful since there's a lot of people like me always on the go. So we seldomly have time to charge, and of course, most of the time while using the phone, you really have to go on super low battery mode. Now, on a regular phone on 1%, normally it won't last you for around 5 minutes. You're dead. But on the Huawei Mate 50 Pro, on this super low battery mode, it promises 3 hours. So you just need to set all the apps that you want to use for that remaining 3 hours, and well, you're lucky if you don't have a power bank. So basically, I have tested this one for several days and trying to hit a 1%, and I can see that it was able to last me for around 2+ hours before it died on me. So yeah, good job on that. Now, since our battery has already hit rock bottom, so we can try to charge it using our 66 watts of Huawei Supercharge onto this phone. So by the way, I'm using the original cable and original charging brick. So you can see that it's supercharging. So if you're charging, it will automatically kick out from the low battery mode or emergency mode. So after charging this phone from 1% to 100%, it took me around 45 minutes to complete the full cycle. So I did also try to check the battery endurance for this phone. So setting it to 120 watts and 50% brightness, I was able to achieve roughly 10 hours of screen on time for this phone. On a day-to-day usage, I can see that this phone can last me the whole day without a problem on normal usage, except that when I'm having a meeting until around late at night, at around, well, maybe 10 or 11 in the evening, maybe that's the time I'll be hitting around below 20%, but rarely does it happen. And I can assure you that this phone can last you for a whole day. And by the way guys, this phone also supports 50 watts the wireless charging, and of course 5 watts reverse wireless charging. Now guys, this phone can support 5 watts of reverse charging, which enables you to charge devices like this one, the Huawei FreeBuds Pro 2. And this is how you do it. So you go into battery and of course turn on wireless reverse charging like this. Okay. All you have to do is place it here at the back, and you can see that your FreeBuds Pro 2 is now charging. So guys, just quickly sharing some of my EMUI 13 na experience. So one of my favorite dito is ang kanyang super storage function. So pagdating dito sa storage, lalo na kung medyo mapupuno na yung storage, mag-clean up lang tayo. So makita mo, there's something dito na pwede mong kalikutin. Okay, so this one, ang tawag na dito is the compressible na files. Now, it compressed all files of the same function. Now, it compressed all the same files across different platforms to save on storage instead na di-delete nila lahat yan. So, let's just say, I have the same photo na shinare ko sa Viber, sa WeChat, sa WhatsApp, and of course, sa Telegram. Okay? So, that single photo na shinare ko across all 4 platforms, i-compress yan para maging isa. So, what you can do dito is punta lang kayo sa storage and punta lang kayo sa clean. Then, what you can do dito is compress yung file. So, pipindot ko lang compress. Ayan, makita mo yung mga images. It can free up some space, definitely. So, estimate ang compression ng files ko is 585 MB, which definitely would save me big space, lalo na if you're on low storage. Compress lang. Okay? So, this is how much I've freed up. Malaki rin, no? So, it's almost half gig. Right now, guys, papakita ko lang sa inyo yung function ng Super Hub. It's usually hidden here, the drag out mo from the top. And kita nyo, the Super Hub is here. So, you can drag everything na gusto nyo dito. Let's just say, punta na tayo sa website ng Huawei. So, kung let's say, gusto natin i-copy itong mga text na ito. Okay, so, parang it's a temporary na place na pwede mo paglagyan. Okay, so, i-dragging ko lang itong mga to. Let's say, gusto ko tong picture ito. Okay, so na-dragging ko lang siya dito. Then, I want this one. Na-dragging ko lang siya dito. Let's say, gumagawa tayo ng document and gusto ko i-copy-paste yung mga nakita natin a while ago from that website ng Huawei. So, all I need to do is just simply drag it out. I-paste lang natin dito. Then, i-paste ko lang yung picture dito. I-paste ko lang another picture dito. And the text na nakita natin, well, yeah, pwede natin ilagay siya dito sa ilalim. Okay. So, yeah, kita natin. It's it's like a clipboard na very, very useful. Pwede mo siya gamitin from different source. Let's say, meron ka binabrowse from this website, this other website. Lahat, ibato mo lang dito sa Super Hub. Then, i-paste mo lang dito sa yung document. It's as simple as that. Guys, you finally seen everything that you want to know dito sa Huawei Mate 50 Pro. What can you say about it? Comment on the comment section below. Ako personally, I'm blown away with the capability ng camera niya. Hindi ako nagtataka bakit siya ang #1 ngayon sa DXOMARK for smartphone camera. So guys, since sinabi ko sa inyo itong phone na ito supports the world's first Kundun glass, it's 10 times more tougher than any other smartphone out there. Almost unbreakable. Itetest natin to, guys, on a torture test on a separate video. Guys, don't forget to subscribe para ma-notify kayo dito sa aking susunod na video, which is a torture test nito Huawei Mate 50 Pro. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads dito sa aking channel. And so, ako pala si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?